All right, so here we go. Deep dive down. Today's deep dive down, we're going to be talking about the Doctor Strange 2 trailer and everything attached with it. So before we get too much into it, I want to let everybody know there are going to be a bunch of spoilers. The spoilers are ranging all the way from No Way Home, Loki, What If, Eternals, and WandaVision.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So like we said, if you're a bitch, get out.
Yeah. So telling you now. All right. So let's get into it. So first off, Doctor Strange 2, directed by Sam Raimi. As a lot of people should know, Sam Raimi was the director of all the Spider-Man trilogy. Well, of the Spider-Man trilogy that came out back in the day. 1, 2, 3, Doc Ock, Tobey Maguire, all of them. And he's also the director of The Evil Dead. Now,
I didn't know that. Which one? The newer one?
I believe all of them. Well, all of the newer ones.
I was going to say.
So
probably been like 5 when the first one was directed.
Something like that. But I want to throw that out there because this is supposed to be Marvel's first outing into the horror genre, like at least leaning into it and stuff.
Well, the New Mutants was a little bit.
That was before Marvel bought it. That was more of an FX Fox thing.
Wait, they did buy it?
Disney bought Fox, yes. Long time ago. Oh, 2019. So yes.
Okay.
That's anyways, huge. Disney bought, that was a big deal. That's why I was shocked. I was like, wait, are we yes, if anybody doesn't know, Disney has bought Fox and has all the rights to the X-Men characters and Fantastic Four.
So what the fuck are they waiting on?
Let's you're gonna see in this. So
I just want to see Gambit. Like, fuck my butt, dude.
Well, this is supposed to be the MCU's first lean into the actual horror genre, and I think, in my opinion, who better to have except better than the man who did Spider-Man and Evil Dead. I personally haven't seen all of Evil Dead, but I know its cultural impact. The fact that a lot of people.
Well, I heard that people really liked the new one. So
yeah, well, obviously it was got to be good.
Horror fans. My sister liked it a lot. She loves horror movies.
The Halloween Horror Nights, they took over Evil Dead, like that. That was the theme one year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, getting somebody with experience there. It's still MCU, so I doubt it's going to be like some fucking poltergeist shit. But we'll see. Another.
I would dig some poltergeist shit. Some poltergeist vibes for the fucking MCU. That'd be crazy. Because poltergeist was fucking creepy.
I don't watch horror movies.
You ever watched that? You never watched Poltergeist?
Mm-hmm.
But you said you don't watch horror movies.
I don't like to watch them, but I have seen. I didn't watch Poltergeist though.
Have you ever seen Pet Sematary?
No.
Oh, I can't wait till we get to that segment.
Fuck ever. I'm not watching it. Don't recommend me no. Whatever. We're gonna keep moving forward. So, more news around the movie though. Patrick Stewart has confirmed his role. By the way, people were wondering if that was actually him or not.
I love that bald bitch.
He actually just recently came out, and now since they added him in the trailer, he went ahead and he confirmed that is him. So
sweet. But it's McAvoy.
No, it's Patrick Stewart.
Oh, it's Patrick Stewart. McAvoy's not in it.
No, it's Charles. Okay.
Well, you never, with it being Doctor Strange, anybody can fucking show up, dude. Can walk through everywhere.
No, yeah,
you can just open a door and walk through everywhere. So
yeah, but he's rumored to be part of the Illuminati, the Marvel Illuminati, not the real Illuminati. If you want to know,
I was like, what, dude? Long show, cuz.
If you want to know about the Illuminati, go to episode 18 of As Above, So Below from the Oldcap.net.
Oh, you had it prepared because I have no fucking idea what episode number that was.
It's episode 18 of As Above, So Below if you'd like to know about the real world Illuminati. But he's
3 episodes ago.
He's confirmed to be part of the. Not 4. Confirmed. It's rumored that they're bringing out the Illuminati. So the whole movie.
I have that comic book.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I should get up and get it.
Pause. All right.
Boom.
Okay. Yeah. Who is that? Who is that in the Illuminati in that comic? Sorry.
That looks like Luke Cage with the Eye of Agamotto around his neck.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
What the fuck?
Have you not read it?
Yeah, I have a long fucking time ago.
Oh, okay.
And that wouldn't make sense when I read it. Hold on. Wait.
Well, you prepare that. I'm gonna continue with this.
Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah. Absorbing Man is one. No,
Actually, no,
maybe
I'm
that's
gonna wait.
no. Absorbing Man is a fucking villain that's getting whooped. She-Hulk. Yeah, I don't know. They're just introducing people during the comics. Usually, there's like a fucking.
Well, we'll talk
I'll
more
just
about
look
the
it up. Continue.
hold on. We'll talk more about the Illuminati at the end of this because I have more
Okay.
to talk about with it with the Marvel Illuminati. I would like. Anyways, let's continue. This is the Doctor Strange 2 trailer. I don't know the whole copyright rules and all that kind of shit for this, so there's a reason we're not just playing the clip right now. So if you want to see it, you can either Google, YouTube, whatever, Doctor Strange 2 trailer, or the link will be in the video. Actually, it'll be in all the descriptions, so you can click that right now if you would like to go watch that. We'll give you a second right now. You want to go watch that? Meet us back here. Okay, so I just want to pretty much talk about some key points in there. So let's get to it. First off,
All right.
Christine Palmer getting married. I think that's a big one.
Who?
Christine Palmer. That's the girl
What the fuck is that?
she took care of Doctor Strange, and throughout the whole movie, and then he turned around and be an asshole to her.
Oh, the bitch from the Notebook.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams, beautiful girl.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Very.
Like not like makeup, like Kim
No,
K.
she's
Like no,
Classically pretty.
yeah, classically pretty, right?
stick her in a sundress and it'd be mwah.
I know that was a weird one for me to point out first, but I whenever I'm watching the trailer, that stuck out to me, her getting married, because it's not to Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange chose, instead of pursuing that, he had to be the sorcerer, or well, he's not Sorcerer Supreme because of the 5-year blip, but you know, he chose to protect
Ain't
the world.
nobody doing it better though.
Wong.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, it's kidding. So but I mean the whole thing starts with the whole trailer starts with Doctor Strange having his nightmare. He talks about his nightmare. You see the sanctum support sanctum I can't get it out. You see that motherfucking place all discombobulated as shit.
Just say the sanctum, dude.
Thank you. Yes. But then yeah, so some, like I said, we're just going through some key points. I'm not going to drag this out because I don't have the video right here. Y'all just probably watched it, hopefully. Now, so you see Christine Palmer getting married. You see Defender Strange falling through the dimensions. Defender Strange, by the way, he in the comics was a version, a variant, I guess you could say, of Strange that shows up to, you know, like save shit. But he's different from Doctor Strange. You can see it because he has I think it's like silver in his hair. Like the silver stripes and the bow tie, the tie. You see him falling through dimensions. We got America Chavez. Chavez, I don't know how to pronounce it exactly.
Chavez.
This movie introduces her. She's supposed to be powerful as fuck. We don't know exactly.
Great, and I mean fantastic first name.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
must say.
And but you see her fighting a multiversal monster who looks like.
What is she strong? What's up with that?
I don't know her exact comic origins. This is the first time I
see
myself
her fighting the monster with, like, does she have a gun? Does she have a sword?
No, she's got like Captain Marvel fucking powers. It looks like she can fly.
Oh, she's okay. She's from space. Cool.
Yeah. So
Cool.
well,
that's
she's
cool. I
from
love
another
cosmic
dimension.
characters.
She's
Even
from another-
better.
No, well,
I just got hard.
I think she's just from another reality, and I think she's been brought in.
Yep.
But
gotta
who
get rid of
knows?
these pants?
For all I know, that she could be a mutant, and this is the first mutant. The MC.
Oh.
You know how she's not a mutant in the comics, but you know
Yeah.
the MCU likes to. I hate when people say
I
that.
hope they don't, though. Then I would like for them to bring that in more naturally than just going, "Oh, well, we're gonna just adopt this ideal and make it so."
I think it would explain better, but I just hate when people say, "Oh, it's not true to comics, so the movies aren't." It's like the movies can be a comic of their own; they're just a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many versions.
They're based off comic books. They're movies
but
based off comic books. You know, no, but I'm not saying like they got to be, but they're not. The movies are the script to the movie isn't the comic book. That's like the main point. Like they're based off the characters, and they're gonna do things they did in the comics.
Sure.
But then if you stick solely to the comic book, you don't need a writer and you don't need a director.
Well, here's my
So-
thing: is
You add those two though, and then it's become something else because it's.
do you know
their
how many
creation.
comics are made based off of other comics, and what
Oh,
do they look at?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they're like,
That's
oh, this
paying
is a
homage.
different. This is a different comic line. This is a different storyline. So the MCU is its own storyline. So when people get pissed off, they're like, this isn't true to the comics. Like they change shit all the time in the comics.
Yeah.
Thor
Yeah.
is sometimes a fucking bird. Sometimes he's a goddamn turtle. So like, and you're gonna be like, oh,
Sometimes Superman's gay.
sometimes Superman's gay. But the thing is, like, they don't have to be. Like it's its own storyline, and people get so confused and like, oh, well, it's not true to comics. No, it's its own fucking story. Anyways, I'm going on a tangent. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pissed me off a little bit. Anyways, so America Chavez versus a multiversal monster who looks like a mix of fucking Ragnarok mixed with who's the guy from DC with all the I think was it Sandman? Not Sandman. He's got like all the ropes, like not the ropes, like the vines and shit.
That's fuck. You're talking about from Doom Patrol. Isn't it Doom Patrol?
Well, I'm thinking of Arrow. He's got like all the
Yeah,
vines.
that is Arrow. That is Arrow. The team that he had together.
Yeah, who is that? The viewers
what was
are probably
his
like,
name?
oh,
It was like Rat
viewers
Man
probably
or
know.
some shit.
No.
What's his
Is,
name?
is it Sandman?
I don't remember.
Is that the one who Sicilian Murphy played? Is that his name? Sicilian?
I think that's his name. Yeah, the black-haired kid, Sandman, Arrow, Arrowverse. Nope, that was a different. Sandman had like a fucking gas mask character.
Oh. I want to know who this is.
Rags. His name is Rags. Ragman. Yep, Ragman.
Ragman. I don't even say.
Ragman. No, that's it. It's Ragman. Promise. That's why I said raps, because I was thinking of Rag. Yeah, I'm not sure who the characters showing on this comic book are per se for the Illuminati, because it gave me a totally different roster of characters whenever I looked it up.
Well, it's all good. Well, I guess we'll talk about it more in a second. All right,
Yeah.
so let's get that back together. So yeah, so Ragman, I guess to say from DC. Viewers, if you know the better fucking name for it, message us. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about, but that's who he looks like, mixed with a fucking Ragnarok. But anyways, then also and a little bit later, you got Wanda. She's seen in the full Scarlet Witch outfit, but she's also shows Wanda and Scarlet Witch. I know you're like, that's the same person, but it shows the same fucking person on the screen back in Westview from the WandaVision show. So Scarlet's down there. She looks like she's doing some kind of dark black magic, which I'm going to talk about in a second. And then you see and then Wanda walk up to her, and it's weird seeing that. I don't know what's going on there exactly. So, but then we got Carl Mordo. Carl Mordo is back.
Fuck
now
that
he's
guy.
rocking
Trading ass
dreadlocks.
motherfucker.
I'm not gonna say trade. He
Get out,
realized,
Mordo.
no,
You jealous
he
puss.
realized he was lied to the entire time, and he was like, I'm not liking that.
By her.
Yeah. So
Well, because he just think that he's probably thought Doctor Strange is just going to be another one over her, just going to end up taking power from the
Well,
same
then
shit to try to
remember
do
in
the
Doctor
same
Strange
thing.
1, he found
He's
out
not,
that-
is he?
What?
He hasn't been taking power from the dark side like she was. I
I
don't
think
believe.
he has a little bit.
Has he? I thought he was just using the stuff from the sanctum that he has, like the Eye of Agamotto and the different relics that are in there.
I'll
I'd
have
be
to get
using
back to you
Wong
on that.
as
I
a
don't wanna
goddamn
I don't want to be
great
wrong.
fucking
I don't want to
resource.
be wrong. But I know Carl Moto, he was mad whenever he found out, the Sorcerer Supreme.
Dude could fight though. The dude can
Yeah.
fight.
So he's back, and then you see a fight scene actually between him and Doctor Strange while Doctor Strange is in shackles. So I don't know what's going on there. So
Tackles that can hold Doctor Strange.
yeah, we'll
Those
talk about that in a
bitches, them
second.
bitches are strong there. They're made of magic for sure.
Yeah. Then we so then it cuts to a scene with giant squid. Don't know if that's Gorath or I think it's gonna be Gargantos.
Cthulhu.
Gargantos. Yeah, I think that's who that's
Gigantus?
gonna be.
Galactus?
No, the big squid in the trailer.
Gigantus. I've never seen.
Gargantos.
Yeah, I'm not aware of any
Gargantus.
giant squid or cosmic squid creatures from Marvel. Maybe I've never heard of it. Other people listening to this are probably going to be like, get this fucking guy off the show. But I've never heard of
It's
it.
all good. Like I said, I'm just naming little key points throughout it.
That's fucking wild though. A giant space squid. I'm there for that shit, bro.
Yeah. And we got Rentra. He's a Minotaur from the comics.
Oh,
You
sweet.
see him? He's at the Kamar-Taj whenever the whole place is falling
A
down.
Minotaur. That's half bull, right?
Minotaur? Yeah.
Minotaur's half bull. Let's
You just-
go.
what it is it shows his horns and all that shit, and then Kamar-Taj falls. So we don't. It might just show him die. That might just be it.
Kamar-Taj.
That's where Strange learned everything.
Yeah.
So but back to the Scarlet thing. Scarlet, she's shown doing her black magic. It looks like she's doing black magic rituals, and if you notice on her fingertips are going black, just like Agatha did in WandaVision when she was actually revealed to be Agatha and started using black magic.
Mhm.
So it's nowhere near as bad as her, but that is just thing that it's a rumor that she's using black magic. You know what I mean? That would be a sign. Good visual effects there. It shows the evil Doctor Strange now, which is Strange
that guy.
Supreme. It's Strange Supreme. And for those that don't know that or haven't seen it, watch What If. I know if you watch the first 4 or 5 episodes, you're like, some of these kind of stupid, some of these are not, this and that. The show as a whole, it all wraps back together, and Strange Supreme, which is the evil Doctor Strange, is in the middle of it all. And he's not as evil as you think. Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna throw that out.
Oh, in What If?
And What If? But
Okay, but he is a fuck in this.
now here's the
Maybe.
thing. Back when What If came out,
Probably going to be a twist at Sam Raimi.
They said that What If is going to take place. It will have canon events that will take place in the future movies. So it was like, oh, it's just a cartoon. It's like, no. Some of this is going to matter later.
Oh, I definitely have to watch that then.
So now what I'm thinking, it's Strange Supreme. What happened to him in What If is now that might be the same one. So that you got it. I'm trying not to spoil it while we're talking about spoilers. So, it's definitely.
Well,
check that out.
You're not spoiling it any more than the damn trailers are. So if anybody's spoiling it, it's the fucking company's fault.
I want people to understand that the What If, that little anime thing that they did on Disney Plus, is still. I think that is the same strange. I'm saying it now. I think that's the same Strange Supreme, evil Doctor Strange from the What If. So.
Yeah.
If anything, if it's not the same, and if it's just, I think it's going to give you a backstory of how he became the evil Doctor Strange, because it does. It tells you how you watch him go from good to evil through the whole episode and why he went evil. It's the best episode.
You go through so many dimensions. You probably fracture yourself in some kind of way.
It wasn't even like that. It was all because of fucking Christine Palmer. You'll have to watch it. I don't want to spoil it for you.
Does he get mad because she's marrying somebody else?
He's just
And then
trying to save her
has a
life.
fucking freak out?
He's trying to save her life.
Oh.
So
Now it's the other way around.
Yeah. So now we got also it shows, Strange being shackled. Now, yeah, you see him get shackled.
Freaky shit.
You see him get shackled, and then you see him being led by robots. If you look at those robots, they look like Ultron. It actually makes you think that they're the Iron Legion drones made by Tony Stark. So, the whole situation also looks like a really high-tech, advanced version of the TVA. The TVA, it's a time variance authority from Loki. I don't know if anybody remembers. Yes, Loki and them fucked up the TVA, but that's why it's a little confusing. We're like, is that the TVA, or is that leading him to the Illuminati? And somehow the Illuminati has a variant of Tony Stark, which this is an attached rumor I would like to add. They're trying to say that Tom Cruise is going to take it. It's a rumor that Tom Cruise is an Iron Man variant.
I would just don't fucking put a gun in my mouth, dude.
I don't want to see that, to be honest. I'd love to see the gun in your mouth.
Me
the Tom Cruise
too.
thing.
Be much more entertaining than Tom Cruise as Iron Man.
Yeah, no, I mean, whatever.
And don't get me wrong, I love Tom Cruise. I've seen every Mission Impossible, and I love them. I love Jerry Maguire. Tom Cruise is the shit. Fucking Rain Man, all that shit. Fucking Top Gun. But I don't want to see him as Iron Man. Iron Man is not supposed to be 5'5".
Yeah. Well, Robert's not that tall. I think he's 5'9".
but he looked taller. And you put Tom Cruise in an Iron Man suit. The dude's stocky. His rib cage is so fucking wide.
Well, I mean, I don't
It
know.
looks
I
like
don't
a
really
barrel
want
of
to see it.
whiskey.
I don't really want to see it. I hope if they do it, they don't make it like some
Shut
big
up,
reveal.
cat.
It's like, oh, this is Robert, and I hope Strange goes, no, you're not. Not Robert, but you know what I mean, Tony. But yeah, but they do look like the Iron Legion drones that Tony Stark made, but like it looks like as if Ultron never took over.
And those are the ones that
were escorting Doctor
weren't
Strange.
but no, I mean like the Iron Legion. Is that the swarm of Iron Men that were attacking them whenever the Russian dude took over his shit? What was his name?
That was from
dude,
War.
Dude, that's a bad. People didn't like that Iron Man, and I fucking loved it.
That was That was Iron Man 2, I think. That was
People didn't like that one, and I fucking dug the shit out of it, dude. I thought that shit with Justin Hammer was funny as fuck.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And then the big guy that played the boxer. What the fuck's his name? Mickey Rourke? Yeah. He plays the villain, and he did really good as a Russian dude. People didn't like that one. I get not liking the second Thor. That was ass.
Everybody liked Iron Man 1 and 2. They hated Iron Man 3.
What was it? 3 was the Mandarin.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that movie was kind of
That was fine. Well, I didn't like Guy Pearce. I think they could have picked somebody else. I've never liked Guy Pearce. He's creepy, sure, but he's not like, oh, I'm gonna scare you. He's like pretty boy.
It went to a weird route, and I don't think they did the best with the development of some characters. And then just also, by the way, Pepper Potts having the Mandarin in her, I don't know if that was even concluded, if they fixed that shit. It just let me not say too much because the fucking viewers might be like, you're so wrong. Anyways, so then a little bit later in the Doctor Strange trailer, we get a flying figure that you would think when you looks at it like, oh, that's Captain Marvel. But honestly, at this point, there's like 3 different guesses of who that is. America Chavez, the girl that we talked about earlier. We think that's her. It could be a Captain Marvel variant, which is Rambo Monica, which and a little bit later you see
terrible fucking name.
Well, remember her mom was the girl that was Captain Marvel's best friend, whatever. Anyways,
why's her name Rambo?
That's a last name.
Monica Rambo.
Monica Rambo.
Okay, you said Rambo Monica. I was like, that shit sucks.
I'm sorry. Monica, she's a Captain Marvel variant, Monica Rambo. I'm just speaking backwards.
That's a good name. That's a great name.
Yeah, we think that it could be her because there are comics of her being a new Captain Marvel. Or
that's what I've heard.
Here's a kind of out of left field, but they think it could be Human Torch. It's a rumor.
What?
Human Torch?
They think they think what could be what are we talking about? What could be the new Iron Man could be the Human Torch?
The flying figure that is seen fighting.
Oh, the flying figure. Witch. I got you.
They're burning alive on fire.
Why couldn't it be Adam?
I don't think so. That's just the way it looks. The character.
Why couldn't it be? He dresses in red.
Warlock? Maybe just because there's nothing. I guess just rumor hasn't reached that point.
And he's a cosmic.
Very could be. He's
entity. I don't know. I'm just guessing, spitballing.
Yeah, these are all guesses. I mean, so you got that's 4 of them. Then America Chavez, Monica Rambo, Human.
What's
Torch?
that fucking movie that's coming out where that dumbass from One Direction is playing a superhero?
You're talking about Harry Styles.
Yeah, remember I was like, this is actually coming out, and you were like, yeah, some. I think you'd already seen it.
He's playing Thanos' brother, Star Fox. I think that's his name.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
That seemed like it's One Direction.
I'm thinking of a different movie, but dude, it was, I don't know. They need to do better with casting.
He did a cameo in the was it No Way Home? I think it was, or Eternals. I think it was Eternal. It was Eternals. He shows up there.
That's it.
With Patrick. Was it who's the
But who did he show up as? Who is he again?
Star Fox.
Star Fox?
He's Thanos' brother.
How the fuck did that happen? Thanos is a purple chicken nugget.
He's also a mutant with the deviant gene.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Well, he was supposed to be he technically he was like an Eternal, but he got the deviant gene instead. It's
that's why
arrows.
and
Star
became-
Fox is the same as arrows. That's the same.
Okay, and he became arrows. That's it.
Yeah.
Cool. Didn't he show up with something like a pet
Yeah.
or some shit?
I want to say
A dog, right?
I want to say that's Patton Oswalt playing that guy.
Or it was like a fucking alien or something.
It's like a pig looking motherfucker.
Patton Oswalt, dude. That dude does more voice acting than anybody I've ever heard in Hollywood. It
It's
seems
Pip.
like anytime I'm watching
Pip the
anytime
Troll.
I'm watching a fucking cartoon or any kind of animation, you are bound to hear that dude's voice.
He just
You
played
are.
Mordok on Hulu.
Yeah. He's on everything. He was the voice of Happy the Unicorn in Happy.
Let's see who's
He's the voice of like 4 characters in fucking Big Mouth. Everybody casts him.
He
When they
actually
knew that-
has he plays 5 or 6 characters in the Agents of Shield show as well.
That's
They're all
crazy,
like
dude.
sextuplets. Yeah, it's
Oh
Patton
yeah,
Oswalt.
that's right. I remember that.
Pip the Troll. He's voiced by Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So fucking love that guy.
Good for him. That
Good
dude
for him
don't
because
quit.
you know he was a comic book nerd.
He's got 6 jobs, man. He don't get tired.
But then so yeah, you see that flying figure fighting Scarlet Witch, and then the last thing I want to bring up is
And he's on fire.
the flying figure.
Hey, you said he's on fire or he's red?
It looks like, you know how Captain Marvel looks flying through the sky on fire like that?
Yeah.
That's what the flying figure looks like.
Could be Cannonball. I don't know why they'd introduce Cannonball. He's a small character, but
I'm gonna kind of leave the. I think it's just gonna be one of the ones I've said.
I really think it's a cosmic character though, for sure. I don't think it's Iron Man then. If it was all lit up like
No,
Captain
no one
Marvel,
said it was Iron Man.
I thought you were saying that's. How did we transition from guessing what Iron Man was to then going?
I just made a comment saying that they're talking about that him being in there, and then I went on to a next subject was the flying figure scene in the.
Oh, I got fucking so confused.
Yeah, he's just there's. I was saying the next part of the trailer shows a flying figure fighting Scarlet Witch on fire, and we don't know
On
if that's
fire.
America Chavez, Captain Marvel variant, Monica Rambeau, or the Human Torch.
I'm gonna find out though.
So it looks kind of like a car. Captain
Know
Marvel,
that.
but it might be America Chavez because she was already introduced and she has powers like that. But then, anyways, the last part of the trailer, it shows a zombie Doctor Strange. Don't know if it's zombie or if it's part of the nightmare that he was having from the get-go. But if it is part of the zombie, it makes me wonder if that episode of What If with all the zombie Marvels, or if that's got to do something with it. They are zombie Marvels, the zombie characters. They are releasing a show called Marvel Zombies. So maybe that's a branch off. So not sure about that.
Hopefully they do well with that, because I mean you can't really show what kind of zombie you want them to be in the comic book. You get still shots, of Marvel zombies in the comic books.
Well,
So it'll be
if you
interesting
watch-
to see them do that. Is this going to be an animated show?
Yeah, I think so. And then What If
Okay.
already has a whole episode based around the zombies.
Okay.
So
They'll probably just use the same fucking animators and everything.
probably. Now I want to add some attached rumors. We've already discussed the Tom Cruise possibly being Tony Stark's variant. Another rumor, very far fetched.
Boo, fuck that guy. I'm just kidding.
But they're talking about a new Wolverine cameo. Obviously, it's not going to be Jackman, but
No. It could be X-23.
yeah.
I hope it's X-23, dude. X-23 is a bad bitch.
Well, then another one, the big thing I was going to talk about was the Illuminati members. On that scene, whenever Patrick Stewart is like, oh, I think it's time we reveal to him the truth, and it's got Patrick Stewart on there. You see shadowy figures. Now they think one of them's Reed Richards. That's rumored.
Mhm. Nice.
Another one
Stretches back.
It shows a what do you call it? A shadow, like a silhouette of somebody with a sword on their back. So some people are saying that's
Black
Blade.
Knight. Oh, Blade.
And if you watch the Eternals post credit scene, Blade actually shows up talking to Black Knight, Kit Harington. He goes to grab that sword, and you hear Blade, which is Mahershala. I'm gonna
Don't butcher the man's name.
Well, you see the Mahershala Ali, Mahershala.
That's right. No, I think you got it.
Anyway,
I think Mahershala. I think that's it. Probably not.
He plays.
Sorry,
Blade.
dude. We're white.
He plays Blade, and you hear him go, "I wouldn't touch that if I was you," and that's confirmed to be the Blade character. So it's possible. But then really looking at the trailer and everything, it's probably just Carl Mordo with the sword on his back up there.
Yeah,
But
that makes more sense because he's already been introduced and he's on his
Yeah.
way back into the limelight. So
and he just tells Tony,
that's a good guess, dude. I didn't think of that.
He just tells what do you call it? Strange. He's like, you're gonna pay for your crimes. So it would make sense that it's him, but a lot of people are spectating maybe it's Blade. Another rumor that they're saying is Namor, whatever.
Namor.
He's which he's gonna appear in Black Panther 2.
King of the
Wakanda
Seas.
Forever. He
Yeah.
is gonna be there. So they're saying maybe he's part of this as well. But it's just rumors. It's just rumors.
Yeah.
None of those are confirmed or anything. I think it would be cool to see Reed Richards, especially if they pull John from The Office, because that's been rumored that he was going to play Reed
Krasinski?
Richards. Yeah,
He'd make a good
Reed
Mr.
Richards.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic, yeah.
So that wraps up the Doctor Strange deep dive down.
Oh, while we're still in it though, for a second, 1 foot in, I did find the roster that is shown here on the
Okay,
comic
who's
book.
that?
It's Black Ant, Thunderball, Mad Thinker, Enchantress, the Hood, and Titania.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then it's pretty, like if you look at it and then look at them, you can pretty much guess which ones are which. I didn't know what the fuck was sitting on the big black dude's shoulder, but I guess that's
Black
Black Ant. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Probably a kind of along the lines of Ant-Man or something, I'd assume.
Sure.
Just a probably a different way of shrinking and shit. Not a quantum thing.